Ethan. I usually work with my grandmother, but now I'm working alone. So today we will be making some really easy Cinnabuns. So first, you'll need some flour. And now I'm going to be adding some sugar, a couple packets of yeast, and a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so now you want to mix it until it's blended in. Okay, there we go. Now you'll need some partially melted butter, but you just really need to stop microwaving it until the bowl is warm. And 1 egg. Now, let's put this into the beater. Okay, it's tight. Now, just start it up nice and easily, or else the flour will get all over the place. And put it at about medium speed. And then now you want to add about 3 cups of flour. Okay, so just keep adding the flour until it gets well blended in. Okay, so when you're done mixing the dough, you want to knead it for about 6 to 8 minutes. And how you know when the dough is done kneaded is when you poke your hole in it and the dough rises back up. Okay, so now let's cover the dough up and wait for about 10 minutes. Okay, so the dough is all done now, and now I will be rolling the dough out to 10 by 15 inches. Okay, so this is about 10 to 15 inches. So now I'm just gonna make the sides just a little bit more flat. Okay, now I'll be adding some butter. It's a lot easier if you use a spatula, because if you use your hands, it can get all messy, just get all over the place. And just look how easy it is to spread all over the dough. Okay, there we go. I have all the butter down. So now we will be needing some cinnamon and some sugar. Okay, make sure it's all evenly spread out. If it's not, you can just use your hands to spread it out even more. And also when putting the cinnamon and sugar down, you're gonna make sure it's about an inch, about a half an inch away from the edges. Okay, there we go. I'll just spread it out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So now I will roll the dough up tightly. And if it's not tightly rolled up enough, the cinnamon could come out when you cut it up. Okay, there we go. So now let's just pinch the edges. So now I'm cutting the dough into 12 equal pieces. First, I'll just start off with one piece and put the other one to the side. And when you're done with cutting them up, you're gonna put them face side up in a tray. Okay, and there we go. So now you want to cover it up with a towel and let it rise in a heated area for an hour. So the Cinnabons have been in a heated area for about an hour, so let's see what they look like. Wow, those look amazing. Okay, so now let's put them in the oven for about an hour at about 350 degrees. So let's see what they look like. Ooh, wow, they puffed up a lot. Look really nice. So these have only been in here for about a half hour, so you don't really have to do it for an hour. And now my sister's going to be making the frosting and putting it on.
I'm glad to be back. So the first thing you'll need is some confectioners sugar, and then some butter, and then some vanilla, and then some milk. And now time to stir. I can't wait to eat this. It's almost done. It looks very yummy. Now it's time to put the frosting on the buns. Ethan, which one should I frost?
How about this one and this one?
Okay.
Do you think it's easy to spread?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just gonna cut this one out. Isabella, do you think we should make a shakes to go along with this?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. There's one. There's two. So now Isabella and I are going to be making some shakes to go along with the Cinnabons. So first let's put our shakes here and add the ice cream. Okay, good. Now add some carbonated water. Add it slowly so the bubbles don't rise up and go over the cup. There we go. Now add some chocolate syrup. You can use a spoon just in case it gets stuck. Okay, and now you can add some milk. Okay, so now you can mix it up. Mine looks very foamy, so let me just push that down. Make sure you really mix in the ice cream.
And the chocolate syrup at the bottom.
And you should know it's all blended in when it's all just very easy to move around. And the chocolate syrup, it looks brown and blended in. Okay, mine is good.
Mine too.
Now you can add some whipped cream on it if you want, just for a topping. And a cherry on top. So now let's try our drinks. That tastes good. Tastes almost like just a chocolate milkshake. And now let's have a Cinnabon to go along with it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the frosting.
Me too.
I think you did good with it.
Thanks.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. And it's really easy to make the Cinnabons and the frosting.
See you next time.